Hi everyone, Mary here. Today is Monday, March 16th. Monday, March 16th. So it's official. We're on lockdown here on the island of Culebra and also the main island of Puerto Rico. So you can only go out from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. and only if you're leaving your home to get food or go to the doctor's or to the pharmacy. It has to be a reason, and people are being stopped by the police. If you just, decide to go for a joyride, that's not happening. At least in Culebra, I can't really speak for what's going on in the main island, but here we can't even go to the beach. I just asked the one set of guests that were determined to stay and thought that they could at least be at the beach during the day when we found out that the beaches were closed and that they can't even do that. There's just no point in being here. So I told them I thought it would be best if they went home. So I'm driving them to the airport at 4:30 this afternoon. So it's very strange to be here. It's like a ghost town. I know it's for all of our best interest. I have no problem with it. We are losing money, but it just doesn't seem important. It's not important to me, but there are people who are really upset about this, not able to pay their bills, and if you're going through that, I'm really sorry. I feel very lucky that we own our home, and we don't have any real debt, thank God. Just the regular electricity, water bills, garbage pickup, stuff like that. So, it's a strange new world. But, Amanda Ellis talked about it being the event. Maybe this is the event, and I know a lot of people have talked about the event or have knowledge about the event as far as Ascension. Perhaps this is, I'm not sure. I just know that the world is changing, and best to stay in a high vibration and kind of roll with it. We don't have a lot of control over much these days, but you can control your response to it and just try to go with the flow. Friends of mine own restaurants, and we're all in the same boat. We're all losing money, and it's not great. But the important thing is that we stay healthy. There's no hospital on this island. There's no real medical here. There's no ventilators here. If people get sick here, we're in some serious trouble on Culebra. So I think it's important. I really wish that if we were going to do this, we would have done it with a little more planning and a little sooner, to be honest with you. But we're rolling with it. So let me just do a reading I'm just going to do one reading for all signs for this week. So it'll be starting today, Monday the 16th, and we'll just do a reading for everyone. Heavenly angels, please guide. Please show us guidance for this week moving forward. Please show us guidance for this week. We have the Queen of Cups. So cups is emotion, and the Queen is usually, she's had a lot of life experience, she has wisdom, she knows how to express her emotions, but do it with love. Ooh, Three of Swords. Some broken hearts here. We'll just do two more cards. Page of Swords, so that could be a message. Okay, one more card. Ace of Swords, new beginning. Okay, so let's read the energy. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. So the Fool is taking a new adventure, kind of going off into the unknown. He has his stuff and his dog, and he or she, and just stepping out with no real plan, but just kind of having a leap of faith, I guess. So I feel like a leap of faith, many of us are taking leaps of faith, or we have to have faith in what we're going through right now. All right. All right, so emotions are running high. There are some people who are really involved or really in their 3D reality. And so they're like just overcome with grief about how much money they're going to lose. They can't fathom that they can continue on this planet if they can't get a paycheck. So we have to have faith that even though things look bleak and people will maybe not have the finances that they're used to, that we can get through this, right? So try not to be in that 3D emotion. But emotions are running high. Try to be like this queen. Have some wisdom. Know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is temporary. It's not forever. So although many of you are brokenhearted or feeling hopeless, I feel like some of you are feeling hopeless. Like, what am I going to do without a job? Where am I going to bring my kids? With the schools closed, just turmoil, right? There is a message, or this could be a message coming in with clarity for you. The Page of Swords can be like a spy. It could be a messenger with truth and clarity. It could also be a card of a new beginning, like just like the tip of the iceberg idea that you might have. But we know that there's new beginning coming. There's new beginning. So this new beginning with the Ace of Swords, I feel like, is a new beginning for people in this transformation or awakening. So people who thought that, they had to have certain things or had to live a certain way are getting this message that there's a better way to live life, that you don't necessarily have to have the job and the 2 cars and yada yada, that we're getting back to basics and that you can make it on your own. Sorry about the plane. I'm glad to hear they're going off though. It's so quiet here, you guys. It's so quiet. It's crazy. So I know a lot of you are feeling this way, right? Stabbed in the heart. And you're hurting and you're feeling hopeless, but I want you to see this new beginning. I feel like this is the new earth. This could be the event. This is, or at least a step towards the new earth. Getting us to see what's really important in life and getting us back to basics and realizing that we don't need all the material items that we have. We really don't. I think moving to this island, it was a wake-up call for me. I had to get rid of a lot of stuff, My Coach bag with matching wallet, ooh la la. It's just not important. This is not important things. Designer bags, at least for me, buying those things was just a way to try to fill the hole that was in my soul, right? So some of you that are in 3D are going to have a difficult time. Those of you who are light workers are going to be there to lead by example and show how things should be done, right? Knowing what's important, coming from your heart, being in love, not fear. Leading by example, that's all I can say. You can't proselytize, you can't tell people how to feel. They really do feel hopeless. They feel like this is, Armageddon, the end of the world. Oh my God, it's kind of the end of the world as we know it. We weren't getting the message, and Mother Earth is tired, and Think about how clean she's getting right now. Less airplanes, less flights, less pollution, less cars being driven, less pollution, factories closed, less pollution. Mother Earth is getting cleaned up a little bit. And it is just temporary, and it is going to be painful, but it's going to be more painful if you stay in fear. It's going to be more painful if you try to continue life as you always have, because life is changing and the world is changing. And I, for one, am happy about it. And I realize that won't sit well with some of you, but I feel like this is waking up a lot of people, and people are really learning what's important. Okay, I will get off my soapbox. Let me pull a card from Amanda Ellis's Metatron deck, and we'll just see if there's any guidance. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance for this week of March 16th. I love spirit. I love spirit. Wake up call. What did I say? It's a wake up call. Listen and take note. This is a wake up call, guys. It's going to wake up a lot of people. Enjoy the time home with your children, your grandchildren. Enjoy the time with your family. Read a book. Play a game. Put a puzzle together. Meditate. Use this time to, I just touched my face, sorry. I am going to clean my closets. I am going to clean my cupboards. For like 3 months now, every time I put the vanilla back or like the cinnamon back or whatever spice, like a whole bunch of stuff just falls out of my cabinet and I just shove it back in. I mean, there's so many things that I never had time for that I'm going to try to get done. So try to use the time to your advantage. I know that finances are going to be difficult for many of you, maybe all of you, and myself included, but I trust in the universe. I know that everything I need, I will have. I just know that. I trust in it. And maybe it's not money. Maybe things are going to change financially as well. Things are changing so quickly, it's hard to keep up, right? So I think I'm going to leave it there. I think I'm going to leave it with this wake-up call. This is a wake-up call for everyone on planet Earth. And if we allow it, it's bringing us together. And if we want to stay in the old status quo, this is going to be very painful. I think I mentioned this before. But if you just roll with it and help your neighbors, help your friends. Sorry about the plane. Reach out to people that you haven't had a chance to talk to in a while. Just make the best of it, you guys. And I'll try to get more videos out. I have plenty of time to do a video every day. Unless you're sick of me, and then I won't. All right. Much love to you all. We got this. You can do it. Remember, you're strong. And I know this is for our highest good as a planet. All right. Love you all. Take care. Namaste.